Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Binti AMAT from class English Education A 2018. And now I was at my 5th semester. This video is about English for Specific Purposes or ESP. And my lecturer is Sir Adi Isma. Here, I'm going to briefly explain the lesson that I got from the origin of ESP topic till approach to course design topic. Okay, I will start for the first one, the origin of ESP. The demands of the new brave world. The development in science, technology have created and make new generation interest in learn language to more specific terms such as different profession or occupation following their interest. A revolution in linguistics. Usually, the purpose of linguistics in using language is to define that there is a different English in a particular area in course or workplace. Then, each of them analyze different linguistics. Focus on learner. To make the learner motivated in learning is follow what they really want to focus on, without first or other, because all of the student or learner have a different language needs. The next one, the development of ESP. The concept of spatial language. In this level, analyzes varieties which identify the lexical of a language. Beyond the sentence, rhetorical or discourse analysis. ESP related to a new field from rhetorical or discourse analysis because rhetorical structure of a science takes different with commercial text. Target situation analysis. This is to make a learner now doing well in a target situation and then ESP be able to start a process of identifying situation, skills, and strategies, not in language itself, but thinking on a process that basic of language. The third one is course design, classical or traditional grammar. Since there's ESP in classical, it must not exist anymore because the effect is not large, but we can still learn about that. Structural linguistics. The linguistic analysis method leads English to development of substitution table about particular means to define language pattern. Transformational generative grammar. According to Chomsky, language have a similar in meaning of word, although in different sentence. But on the structure, it must different. Language variation and register analysis. If you look from communicative language, there was many varieties of language in a context. Functional or notional grammar. Functional focus to social behavior represent the speaker one or the writer. In other hand, notional grammar focus on how someone does. Discourse or rhetorical analysis. The focus is how meaning is created between sentence. Context is important too. The meaning will change depend on a participant in a dialogue. The next one is theories of learning. Behaviorism or learning as habit formation. A simple but stronger theories explain that learning is a process created habitually and encouragement of a stimulus and response, and this habit be an effective ways in learning something. Mentalism, thinking as rule govern activity. The knowledge that have must rule govern properly because it may be our reference when in the experience that we face in the future. Cognitive code, learner as thinking being. ESP or English for specific purposes concentrate or focus on make learner know the strategy to understand something. This because learner is a thinking being in a learning process. The affective factor, learner is emotional being. English for specific purposes motivated learner by internal way. The learner must satisfied from learning experience that they have got. Learner really depends on what they want to learn. Next one is need analysis. What are target needs? Target needs is what is the difference between ESP and Common English is not existing of needs, but awareness of a need. Target needs is what actually learner to do in the target situation. Learning needs is what is the learner need to do in a learning process. Necessities because the demand of the target situation and need to know linguistic feature, discoursal, functional, structural, lexical that common use to identify the situation. Like, we need to know that what that the learner have to decide the lack of the learner in their needs. Learning needs knowledge and competence that needs by learning for be able to continue to the next level or of ESP. And the last is approach to course design. Language-centered approach is a simple approach but familiar for many teachers. This approach is more systematic and following what actually content of learning and keep learning without change the source. Skill-centered approach. This approach was aims to develop student competence for read English and also their strategy that will continue after the ESP learning. Learning-centered approach. In principle, whole of learning designed by learner. Different with skill center where learner not defocused in the target situation. In learning center approach, we are depend on the one of learner. But it will be effective if the teachers choose more than one approach in their teaching. It will help students easy to understand something in a lesson or study. Conclusion, there are many parts of learning ESP or English for specific purposes. How the different occupation learn English or use English in technology and science, and we learn about the history of ESP. In designing a course design, we must think the learner needs and also their motivate without change or force them and following what actually they want to do. Okay, I think this is the end of my video. Thanks for watching till the end, and also don't forget to comment if there are explanation that confusing or other. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.